We finally arrived here in a village hidden in the mountain. A small village located in the heart of China's western borderlands. Look around. You can see primitive small wooden houses surrounded by extensive birch forests and a snowy mountains afar. Can't wait to fly my new drone here and capture some stunning footage of the village and its surrounding. Despite its remote location and traditional way of life, I was totally surprised that Hemu is quite developed for tourism. I just actually saw a supermarket, there's many restaurants here, and the best part is that the commercial development is so well blended with the local scenery. Like at first glance, it's hard for you to tell the difference between the residential home or the commercial buildings. Definitely make me feel like less going to a tourist spot, but really immersed in a hidden village. Before showing you the dinner, let's have a quick tour on our wooden house tonight. Guess how much is this room? As you can see from here, the size of the room is around 30 square meters in a square shape. Actually, I'm surprised by the toilet here. Even though I went to a more rural place today, deep in the mountain, in Xinjiang, smart toilets are just everywhere. You can feel really warm when you sit on it. Coming out from the bathroom, here's the living area with wooden bench, tea table, and a bed. Despite it's so cold out there, the thick curtains and a heater in the room provided ample warmth, so there's no need to worry about the cold. And look at this view from the balcony. That's why I booked this room. But interestingly, there's one important note that I didn't think of. It's the temperature outside. I booked the balcony for you. Can you just sit outside for a while? Come sit in my balcony. Make my money count for this upgrade. That's why you can read the books.
I don't need it.
Coming back to the room, while the design was simple, I found it to be charming with the wooden elements making me feel more connected with the nature. And I think the people in Xinjiang are super friendly. Like this host, even we can't arrive here yesterday due to the road condition in the last video, she offered us free extension and check-in today. We went to a restaurant in a wooden house nearby, and I actually found two interesting things. More on that later. Let me show you the tasty dish we had. So this one is called a naan fried with meat. The dish is made by deep fried naan, a type of dried bread with cumin flavored lamb meat. The naan is super crispy, with a certain thickness, a bit like pizza, but more crispy in cinnamon and chili flavor. We ordered a soup because it's a bit cold, but the taste was normal, so let's move on to the famous baked chicken plate in Xinjiang. As the name suggests, this dish is baked. Even the small size was huge, and it's absolutely stunning to look at, with its vibrant colors of green, red, and yellow. The aroma is just mouth-watering. The chicken is cooked in savory and spicy sauce that's made with a unique blend of spices like cumin, chili powder, and seasoned peppercorns. The color of chicken might look a bit light, but don't be fooled. It's actually very rich in chili flavor. I can't believe supermarkets exist here. I'm so curious. What do you think they will sell? Let's go and have a look. At the first glance, I can't believe fresh vegetables are available here. And what else? Wow, they even have this dehydrated food. And is this a chicken?我哋而家喺呢個和睦風景區入面啦，咁我哋咧琴晚咧就住喺後面呢一啲小木屋裏面咯。As we walk, I saw all the horses eating and walking around freely, and it made me feel so peaceful. Our plan for today is to make our way up to this viewing platform, which we have heard provides the best vantage point for capturing the beauty of the mountain range. It's going to take us around 30 minutes to hike up there, but it's definitely worth it for the incredible view. I feel like yesterday we were just too late to eat. It's now 7:15. So do you think any breakfasts are available in this early morning? Oh. Here is how. It's super crunchy and very soft. Wow. 係咪好食啊？大家唔係搞開平時嘅。
係啊，佢硬角㗎嘛，豆漿或者粥你先至食得。
It's annoying. Can you see it? Wow. I didn't thought it's already made, but still, there's still very it's annoying. See what I found here? It's ice stick, but it's natural. Do you think I can eat? 可唔可以食㗎呢個 ice stick？ 我見到冇聲嘅，
係冇聲。
We were flying a drone in the mountains and suddenly, our phones shut down without any warning. We were completely cut off from the drone, which was still in the air with less than 20% battery left. Our hearts were racing as we tried to figure out what was happening.
係啊，我仲有27% 電㗎嘛，凍得滯啊！
你去執翻啊？
係啊。
佢唔翻嚟嘅先。
你想我哋一齊去啊，定係呢度等佢啊？
我喺度等佢，你望唔望？你要教佢翻嚟啊？ We were very sick and thought that maybe the cold weather was affecting our equipment. So I tried to warm up the phone and wrapping up in my own body and tried to restart it multiple times, but it keeps turning off after just a few seconds. We were in race against time as the drone battery is quickly running out, and we were unsure if we could be able to reconnect it. We felt rushed and so worried, and at one point we even thought we might have to give up and lose the drone forever. But just when I thought all was lost, our phone suddenly reconnected with the drone. I was overjoyed and couldn't believe our luck. I tried to quickly locate its position, look at its distance between us, and the direction. Seems like it's landed on the grassland safely. Anything you saw is helpful too? Wait, what is that moving on there? Wait, is that a human there?
反方向行，因為頭先個位快啲啦，佢就係冇電啦。就到啦，近咗啦，地下揾，你11點鐘方向。啱啦，繼續行啦，見到你啦。耶，終於揾到，好驚險啊！終於揾到啦！諗辦法幫佢取啦，頭先攬住部電話咯。
真係啊！
跟住突然間你就喺鏡頭度出現咯，哇！好感動，我見到你講，哇！有人啊，幾開心。
As I reflect my experience flying a drone in the mountains in Xinjiang, I got some key takeaways that I would like to share with you who are planning to flying a drone under cold weather or even in Xinjiang too. You might ask, how to fly a drone in Xinjiang without getting into any trouble? The answer is simple. You need to register your drone with the police or security station first before flying, like the place showing now. So when you get there, they'll collect some information from you, like the serial number of your drone and your personal details. Once you've registered your drone, you can start exploring and flying it around different places in Xinjiang. However, it is important to keep in mind that some areas may be too close to military or sensitive areas, so you might want to check with the police or security station before you fly to let you know where it's safe to fly and where you should avoid. Secondly, make sure to set a home point before takeoff so that your drone can go back to a preset home point when it lost connection to the remote controller or when the battery is getting too low. This time, we just got a new drone and totally forgot these important points. And most importantly, an appropriate return to home altitude also need to be well set so that you can help prevent collisions with obstacles like trees and ensure a safe return in case of emergencies. Besides, to prevent phone or tablet shutdown during drone flight, it's important to keep the device warm. As you can see just now, it's just too difficult to restart the phone. We can preheat the phone, not in the oven or microwave, but we need to keep it warm with your hand or hand warmers. While for the drones, we can hover the drone for about a minute to allow them to reach our optimal temperature before flying. One more thing, for the drone itself and the phone, it's also important to be aware that battery life can be significantly shorter in colder temperature. We better plan for a shorter flight than in a warmer temperature and bring extra battery. I hope this information is helpful to you. Let me know in the comment box below if you want to know anything. As for me, I'm actually very regretful that we have to leave Hemu today, as our trip is already delayed for a day. You can watch my last video. I love horse riding, and in Hemu, actually you can ride between snow mountain and arriving in Asian village, where you can chat with the locals and even try some local food. If only I have scheduled more time in Hemu, I could have gone horse riding and experienced this incredible adventure. Let's live with regret and come back to Hemu next time. I'll definitely choose a pretty horse by then. Oh, it's snowing. It's my first time seeing so many snow.